What's up, Nalgas fan? Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? I know it's been a while. I am finally back. Alright, so here we go. I feel like I haven't been on YouTube making long format videos for a while. I honestly been debating if this is something that I actually want to do because it's just a lot time consuming, but content creating is my job, so why not go for it? You know what I mean? It's not that I've been debating because I feel like I've been on YouTube for a while now, but I haven't been fully committed. But anyways, besties, welcome back. How are you guys? I missed you guys so much. On today's video, we are going to be talking about my life, a Q&A. As you guys can see, a lot of things look different, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it, and let's check out my intro. Anyways, besties, welcome back. As you guys can see, I even have an intro now, so it's going to be official. We're going to start YouTube vlogging. What do I expect from this channel? To be honest with you, I don't expect nothing from it. I just expect for it to just grow in whatever way it wants to grow. I just want to keep on growing relationship with you guys. I want you guys to get to know me a little better. I want you guys to become part of my family, the Nalgas fam. So make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with everybody. Anyway, so as today's video, we're going to be doing an updated Q&A. Vamos a hacer una sección de preguntas. This video is also going to be in Spanish and English because that is literally the way I talk in real life, and this is all about being real. So let's get to it. Yeah, we're going to be doing an updated Q&A while we make some matcha and coffee. So let's go ahead and do the cover photo of me doing a matcha. And ready? One of them will work. Well, anyways, besties, so we're gonna be making a cafecito and a matcha because yeah, why not? Why not chismear? Why not sit down and have an amazing time while we make some matcha and coffee? I'm gonna make the coffee for my brother and I'm gonna make my matcha for me. As of now, we are thinking of making a mazapan matcha. Do you guys know what mazapan is? These look. A mazapan matcha. Anyways, okay, so this is the matcha that I use. It is the Nami's matcha. While we answer some questions that you nosy asses asked. I did post a story on my Instagram and you guys asked me a lot of questions. Okay. So let's start off with introducing myself all over again. Those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Jesus. My last name is not really Nalgas. That's one question that I get asked a lot. Is your last name really Nalgas? BFFR, besties. Come on now. It actually is not. We're gonna add about 3 tablespoons of this matcha, okay? Super good. It's called the Nami's matcha. Anyways, no, my last name is not Nalgas. Come on now. I feel like that's nobody's actually government last name. And if it is, damn. Now we know where the Nalgas name come from. But you guys know what Nalgas means, right? Google it. So it's just a nickname that I got in high school. I always say it. Nothing meaningful to it, to be honest with you. I don't even have nalgas anymore. I'll just say no. Anyways, yeah, but it's just a nickname that I had ever since high school. It's not my actual last name, you know what I mean? So now make sure you get your hot water and add some to the matcha. Ooh. All right, besties, excuse the little mess. So now, like I was saying, that's not my actual last name. It is a nickname from high school that I got many years ago when I was in high school. I graduated 2016. But yeah, anyways, a lot of you guys asked me how old am I. I turned 28 years old. Am I old? Anyways, my birthday is March 29. I'm recently in my late 20s. So we added some mazapan to the matcha, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and wet the matcha whisker a little bit. A lot of people say that it's once you wet the matcha whisker, it activates a lot better, and we're just gonna mix. But yeah, next questions that I get asked a lot. I already said my age. Where am I from? I was raised in the city of Linwood, California. It is a city next in LA, in like the South LA area. I love it. It's a city where I grew up. It's a city in where I accomplished my dreams, my goals. I have so much love for Linwood because it's just a city that I'll forever have in my heart. And yeah, that's where I was from. That's where I went to high school. That's where I went to middle school, elementary. So a lot of my videos are based on those schools. You know what I mean? Because going to the next question, am I a teacher? Am I actually a teacher? And the answer is no. I am not an actual teacher, guys. I've never been a teacher. I've never been an educator. I feel like como que si yo fuera un maestro, la verdad, no le hiciera porque pues being a teacher is, I'm pretty sure it's a little hard. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm not an actual teacher. I've never taught. I've never even... I mean, I feel like I wanted to be like before when I was like figuring out what I wanted to do in life. But yeah, it just wasn't something that I was able to accomplish what I wish that I did. I think maybe, yeah, but hey, look where I'm at now, imitating them. So, by the way, you guys, all the teachers that watch me, it's all love. It's all pure, you know. It's just love, you know what I mean? Don't get offended. Don't get offended. A lot of my videos are based on comedy, and a lot of people ask, what do you do in real life? Like, what's your actual job? And one thing that I could tell you guys is that to this day, I try to figure out how to say this, but in the most educational way, I try to say I am a full-time content creator that creates content on different social media platforms. Does that make sense? Basically, I create content. I don't like saying influencer. I don't like saying like, you know, things like that. I mean, a lot of people do consider us like that's where we land on, like in the like you're an influencer. But to me, I don't consider myself an influencer. I consider myself more like a creator. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. After we're done, like making sure everything is nice and whisk, we're gonna go ahead and put this to the side. So now, moving on to the next question. How did you start creating content? Well, I feel like I told you guys this before, like long time ago. I started creating content back in 2021. When, you guys remember COVID? Yes, it was crazy, you guys. I feel like we were all going through very, very weird times. You know, we don't know what was going on. Empecé en 2021. We're going to add a little bit of lechera to this. Empecé en 2021, but before that, I was working at a bank. My last job was actually a bank. I was working there. I was doing my 9-to-5 job, and I would only post during my break. You know what I mean? When I was actually just on my free time. Add a little bit of cinnamon to the bottom. Just on my free time, that's when I would post. You know what? No, yeah, we can add cinnamon. My first ever platform where I posted my first video was on TikTok. Empecé en el TikTok. Y pues de allí, everything just started happening naturally. And I've been blessed for 5 years to call it my full-time job. I've been doing so many amazing things that I've never thought I would have ever done in my life. Empecé, I was able to do just a lot, you know. One of my proudest accomplishments was buying my parents a home, which is super. That was my goal ever since I started social media. But yeah, I was able to do that in 2024. So it took me 2025. Sorry, so it did take me a couple of years because, you know, it's not easy to buy a house, especially here in California. I live in LA, by the way, guys. I added some vainilla mexicana. But yeah, anyways, guys, gonna add it around the cup. Look how good it looks. By the way, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, I've always been into coffee. So yes, one of my goals is to open a coffee shop, and I do have some news coming up on that in the next. Let's move on. Anyways, guys, we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla syrup, just like a tiny little splash. By the way, this is the one that I use. But yeah, next question is, you guys were very interested on my dating life, and son tan metiche, amigas. Andan en todo menos misa. But anyways, guys, I am currently none of your business. To be honest with you, my dating life, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I love you guys really, really much. I love you guys with all my heart. You guys mean a lot to me. And you guys are my best friends. But my dating life is very personal. I feel like it's for me. It is I choose to keep a lot of things personal because I only choose to share what I want with you guys. You know what I mean? And we're gonna use oat milk because oat milk is the best. I get very distracted, by the way, you guys. So this video is gonna be all over the place. But you guys, I get very distracted, like super quick. We're gonna mix it all together. Oh yeah! Sorry guys, I got a little carried away. Okay, yo, so next question, like involving my like career, etc. A lot of you guys ask me like, is this something that you always wanted to do, or what? How is it? ¿Cómo es hacer contenido? ¿Cómo le haces? O ¿cómo es que haces los videos? Okay, but first, let's go ahead and take a close look on how we pour this matcha. Ready? Oh, goodness. Ooh la la. Oh, there's more. Oh, there you go. Your question. You know what? Like I'm telling you guys, yo la verdad cuando empecé a crear contenido, la verdad yo lo hice así como un juego. Nunca fue algo que la verdad pensé que se podía hacer mi trabajo, iba a crecer tanto así en las redes como pues yo pienso que crecí, ¿verdad? Like I was saying, I didn't even think a lot of it, to be honest with you. It was just something that I literally just was going with the flow. I wasn't really like fully thinking like, oh, me voy a hacer viral o voy a hacer esto, voy a hacer lo otro. Like, no, like eso nunca fue. Let's taste it. Oh my God. I wish I could taste it, but we're gonna make a little cold foam. Ready? The cold foam, we're gonna add a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Like that. Ya, como les digo, yo nunca pensé que pensé que me iba a hacer viral o... Mucha gente me dice, ¿cómo le haces para hacerte viral? Y la verdad, yo ni sé, amigo, la verdad. Yo no sé. El único consejo que te puedo dar, the only advice that I could give you, honestly, truly from my heart, de mi corazón, is just to be yourself. Be yourself. Don't ever worry about what other people say. Don't ever worry about what comes in mind, you know what I mean? Porque la verdad, si tú te preocupas, si tú estás así preocupándote por lo que la otra persona va a pensar, o lo que tus tías, tu tío, tus papás, lo que sea, nunca la vas a lograr, amiga. Nunca la vas a lograr, güey. So, ponte las pilas, tú sé tú mismo, tú grábate, tú haz lo que te pegue la gana y te prometo que vas a triunfar. Y cuando las cosas cuando las cosas son para ti, van a ser para ti. Si no, pues ni modo. Not te creas. But like I was saying, guys, if it's for you, it's going to be for you. And if it's not going to, then it's okay, you know, try harder. Just be yourself and ever give up. But yeah, that's what I say, like, and I feel like becoming a content creator has been a blessing, you guys, but it does have ups and downs, I'm not gonna lie. Creo que he aprendido mucho en este trabajo que tengo, la verdad. Es algo que, pues, la verdad, le agradezco mucho a Diosito, le agradezco mucho a mis esfuerzos, a nunca darme por vencido, ¿sí me entiendes? Porque, pues, la verdad, en veces sí quería darme por vencido y en veces hubo un tiempo en mi vida en que la verdad pensé que, pues, yo ya valí, ya saben qué. No me gusta la palabra, but look at how foamy this looks, you guys. Vamos a poner acá arriba. So we added it in the top. And now we're gonna go ahead and close it. Y así es como se hace una matcha de mazapán. Según yo, a ver. Ay, qué rica. Qué rica, la neta. Háganla como vieron que la hice, porque la verdad no di instrucciones. I didn't do instructions, but háganla. The story here is to never give up. Nunca te des por vencido y siempre cree en tú mismo. Always believe in yourself and everything will be amazing. Okay, well, moving on to the next questions that I got a lot. Let's summarize. I'm not an actual teacher. My last name is not actually Nalgas. Dating life, none of your business. And I love creating content. I enjoy it. I've been doing it for 5 years. It's my full-time job. That's what I actually do. And I'm super excited to be here on YouTube. Moving on to the question, to la pregunta que muchos de ustedes sé que están aquí chismosos. Le vamos a hacer un cafecito a mi hermana porque me dijo que le haga un cafecito. Okay. There's no day, even in public, you guys. It's insane. Anyways. And I'm going to keep it honest with you guys. Like, when I get more to the question, I will be answering this question as well. A lot of people ask me, a lot of people have been wondering, like I'm telling you guys, I started creating content back in 2021. Yo empecé creando contenido en el 2021, por ahí. Y muchos de ustedes me han preguntado, Jesús, te ves muy diferente, estás bien flaco, ¿qué estás haciendo? You're so, like, you're skinny now, you look different, are you sick? What's going on with you? Like, I'm so worried. I'm telling you guys, there's no day in my life, ever since I started my weight loss journey, that I get this question. And that's it. I'm tired and I'm going to answer it here. And I'm going to be completely honest on what I did. I'm going to say it just this time. And please, 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 please never, ever ask me again. Because one thing that I told myself when I started my weight loss journey, cuando yo empecé a querer bajar de peso, dije, esto va a ser para mí. Esto es mío, no quiero compartirlo con nadie, es mi jornada. Is that how you say it? It's my journey. Y de nadie más. Es algo que yo quería nunca ser público, pero pues se nota y mucha gente tiene preguntas. I just started to start my weight loss journey. 2023. Okay. 2023, I was my heaviest, right? Ay, ni sé cuántas cucharadas le eché, pero como que le eché dos. In 2023, I was my heaviest. I'm gonna insert a picture right here. God damn. Anyways, I've never said my weight ever. But my heaviest was... Oh, I'm kind of embarrassed, you guys. This is... Honestly, guys... Honestamente, this is very difficult to talk about because it's something that, like I'm telling you guys, it's my journey. And I felt like, I don't know, an explanation to anybody, but I do get really tired of all the comments of people assuming that I'm doing certain things, that I did certain things, etc. We're here to clear it out. Anyways, so, like I was saying, I started, my heaviest was 388 pounds, around there. 85, 88. I was big, mama. I was big. Le vamos a echar una lechera, like a tablespoon. Pues, la neta, como le dije, yo en el 2023 es cuando yo estaba en mi... How do you say it? Es cuando yo estaba en mi peso grandísimo, como nunca yo he pesado así, ¿verdad? Y ahora vamos a hacerle un café de mazapán, ¿eh? Anyways, so yeah, that was my heaviest, and I am not proud of it, you know what I mean? I am not proud of it at all. Y pues sí, ya me costaba hacer muchas cosas, amigos, la verdad, ya me costaba hacer muchas cosas. Mi problema nunca fue, my problem never was that I used to overeat. I feel like I've never was the type of person that overate. Never. I feel like that wasn't me. My problem was that I wouldn't eat properly. A mí me gustaba mucho the junk food. Que me iba al McDonald's, comía en tiempos que ya no tenía que comer, ¿sí me entiendes? Ya no era tiempo de comer para nada. Y pues eso me causaba pues mi peso, ¿sí me entiendes? Like that's the reason why I would gain a lot of weight. But sí, amigos, ya me costaba mucho. Y pues dije, ¿sabes qué? Tengo que hacer algo para adelgazar. Y sí, me puse a hacer investigaciones. Y... A ver, vamos a mixearlo, ok, vamos a mixearlo porque me está bothering. An investigation y... Hold on. Mix it all together. Oh yeah! And I came across the gastric sleeve. Hice una investigación. Investigation. Hice mi investigation y I came across the gastric sleeve. Y es una cirugía en donde adelgazas rápido, pero no es fácil. Y les voy a explicar. Anyway, so I did my investigation and it's a surgery called the gastric sleeve. And then I seen other people that were my friends that that actually did it. And I will see the result and I'm just like, wow, like that's very that's inspiring. That's something that like I really, really, really do want to do. Like, no mames, way, like perdió un chingo de peso, like qué orgullo, you know? Like I will look up to them. I'm just like, you know what? Like that's something that I actually really, really want to do. Y pues según que ya me la iba a hacer ella. Y luego pues I searched up how it was, what they do to you, y básicamente te cortan la panza. They cut 80% of your stomach and they leave it the size of a banana. That is the gastric sleeve. But you do your surgery, you know what I mean? You do the rest of your surgery. I mean, your investigation mood. Anyways, le estamos echando lecherita así all over the cup. So that's what happened, right? So I decided to make a consultation. Sí, hablé con el doctor. By the way, you guys, I did get it done here in the US, so it was pretty pricey, and I did pay out of pocket. But I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid, etc., because that's none of you guys' business. But long story short, I paid, and it was expensive to get it done here in the US. You know what I mean? I chickened out. I was like, you know what? No, I was supposed to get it done during summer. Summer of 2023. I was like, you know what? No. So pues que seguí, ¿verdad? Dije, ay, ¿sabes qué? Mejor trato de adelgazar normal y así, si no. Y pues la neta, pues no se puede. We're not gonna make a heavy whipping cream for my brother. We're just gonna add like regular cold foam. Pasó, ¿verdad? Y pues no me la hice. Decidí to pause it. Dije, ¿sabes qué? Let me pause it. Y ay, qué rico se ve este cafecito, la neta. Decidí como cancelarlo poquito. Déjalo pruebo. Ay, is it bad to drink matcha and coffee at the same time? Anyway. Oh my god. La neta está bien rico. La neta está bien rico. Your coffee's ready! I'm saying, okay, now we could fully like go into the chisme because I know that's why you're here. So I decided to chicken out. I was like, you know what? Like, I want to do it, but I'm really scared. And one, I couldn't afford to do it because I just had so much work. Does that make sense? I knew that the recovery was going to take a little long, that it was going to like not fully be ready, you know, like I wasn't ready for the commitment. También dije, mi mente no estaba lista. But are you ever ready? No. So así pasó, ¿verdad? Y pues me llamaban, me decían, ya estamos listos, ¿cuándo quieres? Porque sabían que yo iba a sacar el dinero así como en efectivo, en cash. They were like, oh shit, he's paying cash. Let's get him ready. Let's get him done tomorrow. Anyways, until one day, I decided to think about it again. Me la puse a pensar otra vez y dije, ¿sabes qué, Jesús? Es tiempo. Es tiempo que te pongas las pilas y hagas algo por ti mismo. Y pues sí, me puse las pilas y fíjense cómo trabaja Dios. Fíjense cómo trabaja Dios. Like, it's crazy how God works. After like, I'm gonna say 2 months of ignoring them, they gave me a call again. And they're all like, and I had already deleted the number, so I didn't know who was calling me. So I decided to answer, because I really don't answer private, like, numbers that I don't know. But I decided to answer, and then they're like, hi, are we speaking to Jesus? We're calling blah, 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 from the clinic, how do you say it, the surgery place. And they're like, we were wondering if you're still interested. You're a very good candidate. You know what I mean. Eres bitch, you're fat. We want you to do it. In other words, I decided to do it, and then I decided to answer, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I just been really busy with work. Así les hice una mentirilla. Anyway, so that happens, and I decided to do another webcam meeting. So I decided to get with them. In this webcam meeting, like, you had to pay $50. So if you don't pay, I think it was $100, something like that. But you have to pay money. So in that, like, I wasn't gonna miss. You know, I was like, okay, I already paid. So like, there's no games here. So I went to the webcam and they explained to me fully and everything. And they're all like, when do you want to get it done? And keep in mind, this was already January of 2024. That was already in 2024. Ya habíamos pasado el año nuevo y todo, y yo todavía en bomba. Pues la neta, pues, one thing that I could tell you guys, and I'm gonna explain to it more, one thing that I could tell you guys is that I was always confident. I was never somebody that was insecure about themselves. Yo siempre tenía el autoestima bien alto, no me importaba lo que dijera la gente, yo le echaba ganas como me viera, y mucha gente hasta ahorita me dice, hey, la neta, pues, like, veo tu transformación y nunca me fijé que tú estabas tan bomba. Like, I've never thought you were actually that big. Like, literally, your comedy will, like, hide the way you will look in a way. Obviously, not like that, but you know what I mean, right? But long story short, me dejé de mamadas, disculpe la palabra, me dejé de todo y dije, you know what, it's time for me to do it. So I decided to do it, right? And then they're all like, when is the soonest that you can do it? Keep in mind, this was like the middle of January, like maybe like, I forgot, but the middle of January. And I was like, well, I want to get it done as soon as possible, like before it starts getting more to the year, right? And they're like, okay, you could do it in 2 weeks. I was like, what? I was like, hold on, mama. That is too fast. Too fast. But my crazy ass said, algo me dijo, sí, okay. I was like, okay. But you know, when you say that, okay, when you're not sure. Answer short, que me ponen la pinche cita. Me ponen la cita. They put the date on the calendar, so I couldn't back up anymore. So it came to the date, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into details. Maybe if you guys want a longer video, like, of, like, my actual experience getting this surgery done, like, let me know and I'll make one. But as of now, I feel like this is, like, well, like, just, like, the, like, long story short type of thing, right? So those of you guys, I set the date, you guys, so I got it done and everything. Cuando me hicieron la cirugía, yo pesaba 385 libras. Y pues la cirugía me ayudó. La cirugía, the surgery helped me so much, you guys. And let me tell you guys, it is not the easy way out. It is a surgery that has a lot of commitment to it. And also you have to be very strict with a lot of things. There's a whole progress of it. If you want to look into the surgery, do your own you do your own thing. I don't want you to do it because, like, you see somebody else do it, etc. Remember, everybody's different. Every body, like, body is different. You know what I mean? But are you guys ready? Drum roll. I lost 185 pounds, you guys. Not only with the surgery, but also being strict with what I eat. Obviously, right now I'm drinking matcha, but before I couldn't even drink this. That first year, I was very strict. I was in a no sugar diet, low carbs. Everything had to be, like, sugar free. Everything had to be, like, calorie deficit. Like, you know, I was just very strict because I was like, you know what, like, no pagué todo este dineral, o no hice todo ese sacrificio para embombar otra vez. Because one thing about the surgery, you guys, that is not magic. You could literally go back. So those of you guys that have been telling me, you look so different, you look so sick, like, what's going on with you? You look better, bigger. First of all, I do not care what you guys think. This is me, and if I feel good, that's all that matters, you know? Why do I look different? Because I got the gastric sleeve surgery. A lot of you guys that are like, oh my God, are you on Ozempic? That Ozempic. It is crazy, you guys. It is crazy to me. Number one, it's crazy. Es tan loco en mi mente que la gente está tan obsesionada. They're so obsessed with how people look, with people's bodies, like, in general, especially on social media. That's one of the things that I hate about social media, you guys, that people comment a lot on people's body and a lot on how people look. Like, mira tu mamá, mira tu abuela, güey. I don't think why am I doing it, you guys? I'm just being funny, but I hate when people judge. I hate bullies. I feel like nunca le puedes dar el gusto a la gente. There's gonna be times where people are gonna tell you, like, oh my God, you're doing amazing, you're doing this, or like, I wish you would have stayed how you were before, or like, you're never gonna please people, and that's okay. You have to learn to live with it, and you have to cope with it. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. But I am not an Ozempic. I am not doing any, like, when it comes to like shots or things like that. But what I will tell you this is, would I ever get on it? Maybe. You know, it's 2026. Your mom is on Ozempic. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, how people say, like, it's crazy how you lose weight in, like, this generation, and automatically people are like, how do they lose weight? Ozempic. But in my case, I got the surgery done. I already explained to you that's what I did to lose weight in almost 2 years now. And I lost a total of 185 pounds, you guys. I was able to maintain it. I'm not going to lie, you guys, right now, I'm not as strict as I was before, but I'm still not as, I still take care of myself, you guys. And a lot of you guys ask me, would I ever do any other surgeries? One of the surgeries that I do have upcoming that I really, really, really want to do, because it's one of my biggest insecurities. And one thing about the surgery that I will tell you guys is, it is really crazy. It has a lot of ups and downs. Just how it has goods, it has downs. And one of the downs that I'm experiencing is body dysmorphia. And I feel like I was more confident back then when I was, you know, just myself, obviously bigger, etc. I never paid attention to how I look. I was always confident. I would wear it. I would always like be like, you know what? I am going to rock that. I am going to, like, yo siempre mi autoestima estaba altísimo. No me importaba lo que diga la gente. Ahorita estoy batallando con I don't know how to say body dysmorphia in Spanish, but cuando yo me veo en un espejo, yo veo el Jesús de antes. Si me entiendes, yo todavía me veo gordo. Como les decía, hopefully one day I'm able to battle it and like be able to, like, you know what, like I'm comfortable now and ya estoy, siempre quiero pues ser como era antes, como de autoestima. Obviamente, si usé algo, se llama la manga gástrica en español. Me la hice y eso me ayuda a bajar mucho. También pues voy al gimnasio, me muevo más, hago más cosas que me ayuda como también para bajar de peso. Me gusta ir mucho a Disneylandia. I like to go to Disneyland a lot and I like to walk. I like to like basically do like a lot of things to like keep my walks in, my steps and all that. Just try to be more active. And like I'm telling you guys, I lost a lot of weight, so a lot of loose skin is in my body, you know what I mean? Luckily, you guys, like in my upper body, I didn't get as much, but my face was the one that drastically had to change immediately. I thought I had to get la papada, you know, la lipopapada, pero no. En mi caso, yo no tengo gordo ya aquí. Saben que es pura piel. So what I will be doing, you guys, it's a neck lift. And I'm super scared of it, but it's something that I really, really want to do. And it's a surgery that I'm going to get this year. I just don't know when, but I'm going to be getting it. You know, it's a whole procedure, and going under is always scary. But anyways, yeah, that's what I will be doing. I will be getting a neck slip so I could look very snatched, and you know, it's just something for me. It's something that I want to do, and obviously, you know, we're getting a little older, so I want some little Botox. You know, I'm not scared to say it. You know, I'm always real. Yo siempre le hablo, yo les hablo chingadazo, como se dice. A mí no me importa. You know, I don't keep things. Like I'm telling you guys, I really didn't want to speak about this, but it's something that I wanted to speak about because it's constantly, you guys. I hate it, you guys. It's something that I hate, you guys. There is no comment in my videos that I get about my weight. And it's honestly very annoying, you guys. I know a lot of you guys like do comments saying like, we're so proud of you. You lost so much weight. You look so good. But even that, you guys, I'm not saying that it bugs me. It does feel good. Like people recognize you, like your hard work. But it is annoying. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you just watch the video? You know what I mean? Just let it go. Like, leave it as is. But yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope that answered you guys' question about my weight loss. If you guys were really obsessed with it, that I had to make a whole video about it. But anyways, besties, como les digo, eso fue todo lo que yo hice, lo que yo estoy haciendo todavía. Y pues lo que me ayudó a mí con mi peso. Como les digo, hagan su investigación y de allí ya ustedes deciden lo que quieren hacer, ¿verdad? Pero si quieren bajar de peso, bajen peso. Si te quieren quedar así como se ven espectaculares. Si tú te sientes espectacular, quédate espectacular. No te hagas nada. Do it because you're ready and because you want to. That's the advice that I could give you. And don't ever let nobody tell you what to do or comment on how you look, because if you feel amazing, you are amazing. They're just hating and they just wish they could be you. Also about Olivia, you guys know who Olivia is. Come on, Olivia's been with us since 2022, around there. Olivia is just a character that we all made up on my social media. Is she real? Of course she's real. We all know an Olivia. You're probably the Olivia. Olivia is just somebody that we all knew in high school that was like that girl that she just couldn't get it together. And like I'm saying, you could be Olivia. I'm Olivia. You never know. And I thought of the name of me just filming videos, and I was just saying random names. And at the time, I was thinking of Olivia Rodrigo. Anyways, besties, I just want to say that I just wanted to do this quick update Q&A, because, a lot of things have changed. Muchas cosas sí cambiaron y pues aquí estamos echándole ganas, todavía haciendo videos, todavía ojalá que ustedes me apoyen. Muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo que me dan. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys give me. And I will be trying to posting as much as I can here on YouTube long format, because that's something that I want to do. Quiero seguir poniendo videos aquí en el YouTube de largos, de mi vida, así vlogs y todo eso, all the good stuff. But anyways, besties, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and become part of the Nalgas fam. Share this video, whatever you guys want to know about me, click here below. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And I will catch you guys on a brand new video later on, porque ya vienen los 15 de mi hermana y eso va a ser otro vlog. Bye!